Hey everyone, Dr. Dane here, and I want to go over some stretches for your lower back and your hip. And these are stretches that I do on a regular basis. They've made a huge difference in my lower back. I've been a chiropractor for 31 years, bending over, lifting patients. I put a lot of stress on my lumbar spine, my discs. So these have been a huge part of my mobility routine. And I rarely have any lower back pain. I should knock on wood when I say that. And I believe it's because I have good alignment and good mobility in my lower back, which prevents me from pulling my back out. And a lot of it is attributed to not only getting adjusted, but what I'm about to show you. In your spinal care kit, you should have gotten a band like this. Now, you may have a thicker band that's a little bit thicker than this red band, and that would work as well, to use a thicker band rather than just this thinner band. This is the one that we gave you to do your exercises for your posture and your neck and shoulders, all right? So we're gonna go over this. I'm gonna point this to the ground so you can see what I'm doing. All right, so what we're gonna do with this band is we're gonna start off flat on our back. We're gonna take the band and we're gonna put it on our heel. So not on the front of the foot, not on the middle, but right on the heel. Then what I'm gonna do is lay on my back. I'm gonna try to push my foot up to the sky. So not here, we're actually pushing the foot to the sky and trying to keep the knee at a right angle. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reach down on the band and I'm gonna try to pull my elbows to the ground. Okay, I'm gonna feel a nice stretch in my hamstring and you'll see my muscles quivering just a little bit because I'm putting it under tension. Okay, so we're gonna hold that for a good 30 seconds. All right, so that's position A. Position B is then we're gonna push into the band, lock our knee, and then we're gonna pull straight up. Okay, now the key with this is you can't let your knee bend. You've gotta push that knee and lock it out, and you're trying to pull it up like this. Now some of you may be here, and that's fine because you have a tight hamstring. But the key is don't let that knee bend. You're gonna push into that band and lock that knee, and then try to pull it up as high as you can. Okay? So let's review that again. Position A, we're gonna reach down with the band. We're gonna keep that knee at a right angle. We're gonna push that foot as high as we can to the sky, bending that knee. We're gonna pull the elbows to the ground and hold, okay? Position B, we're gonna then push in and lock that knee. Then we're gonna pull that up as high as we can, and we're gonna hold that for another 30 seconds, okay? The next position, I'm gonna turn to the side so you can see this and face the camera. And what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna reach down, we're gonna stretch my left side, I'm gonna reach down and grab the band with my right hand. So see what I'm doing now is I'm gonna push that leg straight, I'm gonna keep this arm out, and then I'm gonna pull this over to the side. Try and keep, don't let your arm roll up like this, we wanna try to keep that spine open, okay? And then from there, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push the knee straight. Now this one you're not gonna hold, you're gonna pump the knee. So we're gonna let it bend, and then we're gonna push it straight. We're gonna let it bend, and then we're gonna push it straight. We're gonna do that about 10 times. And then the last one, we're gonna push straight, and we're gonna hold that for about 15, 20 seconds, okay? So from there, I'm gonna then switch hands, and we're gonna do the same exact thing, put this arm out, and we're gonna drop it to the outside, okay? So I'm gonna drop that to the outside, I'm gonna push that knee straight, let it relax. Push it straight, let it relax. Push it straight, let it relax. Now you may be only here because you have really tight groin and hip. That's fun. If you get here, you're trying to pull out and then push. Okay? If you can drop it down further here, right? That's great. Now what I try to do with this foot is a lot of times when you open it this way, this foot will want to turn this way. We want to try to turn a toe the opposite direction. So let this toe point out as this comes over, and again, I'm going to straighten and lock that knee, straighten and lock that knee, straighten and lock that knee. The last one, after about 10 of those, I'm gonna then straighten and hold, okay? And that is how you stretch your hip and your lower back, and I hope this video was helpful for you.